Okay, so speaking of Loblaw, Canada's biggest grocery chain has agreed to sign on to the National Grocery Code of Conduct. Loblaw had been, of course, under pressure to lay down some ground rules around the way grocery stores deal with their suppliers. But there's a catch, and Scott Peterson is following that for us. So, what's the catch?
The catch is that Loblaw had previously said that they were not going to sign on to everything, that something like this code of conduct would make food more expensive unless everyone signed on. They're now reversing themselves, saying that yes, in fact, when it does sign on, and it looks like they're signaling that they're signing on, it will in fact make food cheaper for Canadians across the board. So this is a big reversal by Loblaw, but there is some people out there, including this one food economist, saying that the timing with Loblaw seems to be a little bit suspect, considering that we're in the third week now of protests against the grocer across the country. Here's that economist.
If we have a circumstance where the biggest players say we're not going to play this game, but everyone else does, that's not going to have a significant effect because those big players are still the ones that are wielding the most power and asking for the most concessions. So Loblaw's is the largest retailer in Canada. And the fact that they have bought in and said, we will follow this new set of rules means that it has a better chance of making a material difference.
And that material difference will be itemized in your grocery basket as far as cheaper grocers, or at least that's the aim of this code of conduct. And what it is it's meant to level the playing field for suppliers and for smaller grocery stores, how to fairly and competitive buy and sell food in the country. Previously, a lot of big grocers were able to sort of force their suppliers to supply, basically cheaper goods than they were able to afford. Now, here's Gary Sands as well. He represents smaller grocery stores in the country, and that is saying that this code of conduct will level the playing field between the big and the small players and provide cheaper food for everyone.
In the past, we have seen where products might be in high demand or low supply, and bigger players have demanded that they get extra supply at the cost of those smaller players. And as a result, some of those communities have been without essential products. With the code, that's one of the principles that we've addressed, that scenario, those types of situations won't occur again.
And that shows you the amount of strength that the bigger groceries in the countries have. For example, Metro and Empire is the owner, parent of Sobeys and Safeway, have already signed on with this code of conduct. This leaves now Walmart as the lone person or the lone entity out of this. They said that they're looking at this agreement. Costco's also signaled that it was somewhat agreeable to this, but Walmart is the lone holdout. They said that they have the documentation, and it looks like they're probably going to go forward in this as well. But this has been a big black eye for the grocery industry in general, with a lot of people paying attention to how high grocery prices remain in the country.